Yeah, so finishing up from yesterday. Right now the time is 5:36 a.m. in the morning, April 17, 2026. The year of apostasy, agents, and sellouts, and Jacob's trouble. All right. Yeah, we already won. We really. It's just a matter of dealing with the last bit of this madness. See, Ashanti world's at the end, and it's better to be at the end of a thing. Let's get that real fast. For us, it's better. It's better, maybe. It's better. It's better to be at the end of a thing than the beginning. Bible verse, King James Version. Slock it. So I can remember how to word it. I believe I found it though. The water. Slock it. Yeah, because this is the end of an age, the end of an era, the end of a world. And thank you for that, man. The body I was shot for that. And for the heads up, I got that from Squan Honorable Bar. Yo, thanks for the heads up, Lord. Nobody out about your mouth shot. For the heads up, baby. We got him. Yo, these muggers crazy out here. Is Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 8, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, and the patience in the spirit is better than the proud in the spirit. And these people are proud as shit. The patience is, we got to have patience in this thing. But this is the end of the end of Ashasha's world. I was just watching the brother's video. I was half asleep, but he said something, it gets trapped in my mind. He said, Salakia, totally forgot. Thought it's early in the morning. Salakia, I had to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh by Shemel, Shabbat, Shalom, Hakatash, the one Yahweh Shemel, Shah, for giving the apostles and the elders a great millstone, deserve that were honest, rightfully so. Shalom to the Aki, pushing the word of sincerity and truth, and being faith-based and being prepared for what is to come. And what is to come, race wars, famine, concentration, camp, starve, body, was the mark of the beast. 200 million Mr. in the soils of America. Simultaneously, the church of the Lord, hopeful electing to the chambers. Simultaneously, the church of the Lord shooting laser beams, ungodly and the heathens. Rightfully so. Hey, our brothers, I look to the close of this video. Just a vessel seeking salvation out of this filthy place, spiritually known the Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt, Babylon, and all of the filthy customs we have taken upon. I set the time, and I do believe I set the date. So yeah, it's better to be at the end of this thing of ours. This captivity, man. We have taken it's a verse in Lamentation. The Lord has did what he said he's gonna do to us. Bible verse, King James Version, Lamentation. I know it's something like that. It's somewhere around there. I just couldn't say it right. It's a lot there. I know it's gotta be right here. 3 and 35. Let's see if that's it. It might be it. I know it wasn't 3, it wasn't 35. It wasn't down that far. I don't remember. Because he definitely did what he said he was gonna do. Let me just go to the Lamentation real fast. Got enough time right now. Hold on. Let's go this way. Lamentation. Oh. I can't remember exactly where it was at, but Yahweh Shemel Shah has said what he said he was gonna do to us, he did it. And he came down hard on us, bro. Hope of relief and mercy of Yahweh, and Yahweh's mercy. Wow, that was powerful right there. I'm in Lamentation. I just read one of the it's 37. I just can't remember exactly where it's at. I don't know exactly where that verse is at. But Yahweh Shemel Shah said when he said he was gonna do to us, he did it. And we are finding out this is the aftermath of the things that occurred to us. You know, slavery, being hoarded off to other nations as servitude. You know, but he's about to bring mercy upon us right now. You know, this is why we have to have wait this out. This had Jeremiah shares his affliction. Wow, lamentation. See, you can't. It's undeniable, man. You know, it's just I'll tell you, it's about patience thing. It's about patience. Yeah, I think it was Jeremiah. I think it was lamentation too. Let's just try this game. That was Jeremiah 3. I mean, Lamentation 3. There's a lot of stuff to this. Oh, see? That's what I tell you, man. Right here. I mean, maybe one of these verses right real fast. I can't think exactly where it's at, but it might be in here. Let's read some of this. Lamentation chapter 2, verse 2. The Lord has swallowed up all the habitation of Jacob, and has not pitied. He has torn down in his wrath the strongholds of the daughters of Judah. He did, man. Bust us up, bro. But we won, man. This was the greatest. See, once you learn this, and if this is what I truly believe. I've learned this, right, and I'm just so happy to know it, and it gives me joy to be able to navigate through the valley of shadow of death, man. I'm navigating through this, man, and I know that I can sense demons on people. My discernment is my indicator is on. You know, my detector is on when I get around people. You know, I laugh at people. You know, because when you tell the first thing I do, I try to get the truth to them. And then what they want to do, they got that feminine, especially men, they got a feminist trait. They want to play, so I have to dumb down with them. I got to play with them because I'm at work. You can't be you can't be righteous over much. You can't, you know, you tried. I tried, but that's not what they want. They want to smoke that weed, and they wonder why you don't get high, and they wonder why you don't be smoking cigarettes and shit. You know, trying to get a bag, like trying to do grimy shit. They're looking at you. Hey, we learned the law of Yahweh Shema Shah. The headline reads, Yahweh, why y'all shot anger over Yashala. Just reading it. This is the Lamentation chapter 2. Right here. This is Lamentation chapter 2. Right? He has brought them down to the ground. He has polluted the kingdom of and the princes thereof. He busts us up, man. And it's our fault for all the disobedient. But we already won. Hold on. We already won, baby. We got them. That's what it is. Baby doll. It's happening, baby. It's really happening. And I know that last night, you know, I'm at the second plantation. And they just looking at me, bro. I can't help it, man. Them demons that's on these people, we can see the demons on these people, bro. You can forget about it. We learned. We're learned men. Lamadium. You know, that means learn. Shalom to the Malayim, you know, New York. Yeah. So we hey man, I didn't know this before 2007. I remember when Apostle Ramla, right? He used to he had did all of the Hebrew, you know, learning of the words. He put it up. He went to details too, man. And it was so overwhelming that I was like, how am I gonna learn any of this, man? Shit. I remember, like, hiding that, I have a strong vocabulary, but man, when I get around the midst of these people, bro, they ain't got it, man. They, just imagine not having this mercy. I just saw another verse. I just saw another verse, man. Darn it, I don't know where that was at. Oh, I mean, it was somewhere around here. I saw this verse. I just saw a verse that we was asking for mercy. Jeremiah's asking for mercy. There was a verse. Where it was? Darn it. Right here. It's had to be right. This one right here. Yahushua Shah has. Yahushua Shah has humbled us, bro. This is why, it's not like we ain't showing compassion to the nations, to the nation. We're showing compassion to the nation, which is our nation. That's why we out on the highways and hedges. We telling these Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans that's what they did. They like those names better than they want to know if they Yahweh or they Apariam or if they Zebulon. They don't want to know these things, man. And you know what? The Lord has blinded the minds. He put the God of this world has blinded the mind. Don't worry about it. That God of this world is Esau. He works for us. He's gonna work for us very soon, man. It's gonna be glorious, man. I'm thinking about a verse. I just saw a verse here. It was just so fire. I just read it so fast, I don't know if it was